All right, give me a break. Give me a break while I get settled in. Give me a break while I get settled in here. I am warm. Been trying to get some stuff done, uh, reorganizing some stuff, and it's too hot in here. I need to turn down the temperature about 10 degrees, but Mrs. Buzz won't like that. All right, just give me a little break here. Let's see. Live chat. All right. I got live chat on. Let me go back up here. Whew. Okay, 280 zone. Midwest old man, 6 degrees in Michigan. I haven't seen the temperature yet. It was 12. I don't know. Hope everyone is in line for the winter storm. The show is too. Go do something. Anyway, Captain Billy. I'm playing video game on the other screen. I was busy last Saturday and forgot. We are hitting 99 today. Wow. That's I see. I'd rather have the cold any day. I was actually dumping some stuff outside. I just had my t-shirt on. I mean, I'm one of those people you see at the football games with no shirts on and stuff. No, I'm not that crazy, but it's all in your head. If you let it, really, seriously, if you let it get to you, it'll get to you. If you don't think about it, I mean, you might freeze to death, but be like Jack Nicholson in The Shining, right? uh, you could only box it. Yeah, that's for sure. Down here in South Carolina, everyone's in full panic mode. I could imagine. Seriously. Hope everyone's staying warm. 69. Oh, that's tough. Man, 69. You got to put your fleece vest on. Supposed to drop off tomorrow, though, and be a low of 18. Yeah, you're going to have to catch those iguanas falling out of the trees. 12 degrees. Missouri? 12 in Missouri, really? Wow. Bus's Retirement Library. Yeah, I'm cleaning up this area. I'm trying to make this this is going to be like a studio slash, I'm going to put my exercise bike in here because it's in the garage. So of course I'm never going to use it. Trying to redo some stuff. So, I mean, it's hard to get two people to agree on what to get rid of and what to keep. Do you guys have that problem? Hey, Nancy, did you get your card? 30. Yes, I am inside. It's just been cold and clear. Um, I mean, yeah, I could do it outside, but why? It's just like in retirement. Hey, retired and loving it. It's in retirement. You could do this, but why? It's like maybe when you were working, you had to do something because you had to. Now in retirement, let's go either. Okay, let's see. Outside, 12 degrees, 9 degrees, whatever. Inside, warm. Uh, really? Bobby Moser, how you doing? Shy, how are you? Atlanta. Yeah, no, I thought you were in China. Hey, Erie, that's where I was born. I don't care. Hey, you got 27 pieces of equipment? Yeah, well, good. I wish you were closer to me. 5 degrees in Michigan. Yeah, I don't know. I just keep seeing winter storm watch. I've seen that all day. But Cleveland, you get 6, 8 inch, 10. We just had the last snowstorm. We had 10 inches on the ground. So, they're talking 8 inches. Well, actually, this storm is going to be less than the last one. So, supposedly for Cleveland. But but it is cold, and it's not going to be probably over 20 for a solid week. So guess what? Ice fishing time. They're already out by the islands on Lake Erie. Yarn motivated. How you doing? Arctic cold and supposed to be 12 to 15. Oh boy. John, how you doing? John, -4. Ooh. Oh, you got the beef stew? Good. Hey, Gary the Snail. Batman. How you doing, Batman? Are you done with all your hockey stuff? People panic buying groceries. Yeah, I just did a video about Costco. It wasn't bad though. I mean, Cleveland, like I said, we're used to it, but down south, I'm sure you guys are just panicking because I would be. I mean, I was talking to Theo in Arkansas, Little Rock, and he told me last year, I think it was, he said that there's no equipment to clean the roads. I mean, they really don't have anything. So, I mean, I don't know if they got salt. We got a salt shortage. We got one of the biggest salt mines in the United States sitting under Lake Erie. But we got a shortage. So it's like there's some poor management there somehow, some way. Using your new yes, I am. Brian, I got the new phone. I did one video, the Costco video. I am gonna have to figure out. Maybe you guys could help me on something. I'm trying to get caught up here, but so the new phone. So when I go to the apps like this, and then this comes up right here, I don't want that to come up. Who's got the Pixel? I don't want this thing. That drives me nuts. I don't want it on that screen. So someone needs to tell me. Warm in the house too. Trying to keep warmed up, waiting for the storm to hit. Yeah, Georgia. Yeah, your husband's in shorts. I should have put shorts on today. I got my fleece pants on because I was doing some stuff out, feeding the birds and stuff outside, and and I left them on coming in. I should have changed them. 5 degrees in Lower Michigan, warmed up 18 this morning. Ooh. Happy -1 in toasty southern Wisconsin. All things Ron, how you doing? Antique Nana, Georgetown, Kentucky. Wow, Georgetown, no ice yet. Wow, Georgetown usually, that's just over the border basically from Cincinnati, and that's usually, I'm sure you get some storms, but usually they aren't too bad, I don't think. Retirement's underrated. Oh, you just finished your live. I was working. My son who was in Romania joined. Cool. I'm sorry I missed it. I was, like I said, I was working in here trying to doing some cleanup and spring cleaning, trying to reorganize this room here. Basically, I took out the bed, queen size bed. It's not being used anymore, so we'll keep one as a guest room. We'll take this room here as a like an office type room. We'll see how it goes. But like I said, it takes two to tango, and sometimes my ideas are not shared with other people. So, hey Slim, how you doing? Let me see if I can get caught up here. Mary Albert, how you doing? Jay Johns, fairly nice today in southern Utah. Nah, that's good. Hey, Lakeland, Florida. Kevin, 7 degrees in Sterling, Connecticut. Who's got ice? Let me get caught up first. Checking in for a second, working on taxes. No snow here. We should have 2 feet. Oh, you got the car? Okay, good, Nancy. Thank you. Sometimes it doesn't show that it got received, and I just wonder if Amazon's screwing something up. So I always like to just double check and make sure. Old radio dude. Holy cow, -6. Yeah, I seen you guys on the news today. And they were saying it was like -9 or something like that. 7 and really nice here. So nobody's got ice or what? No, it's not snowing in Cleveland. No, they said 7 o'clock, and it's 7 o'clock right now. So no, it's not coming down. Northeast is just starting. Yeah, I figured I saw the weather channel, and it said 2 a.m. So I'm thinking when I wake up tomorrow morning, we'll have 4 or 5 inches. Who knows? And but lake effect also plays a role. So if the lake's getting froze over, which I'm hearing it is, but I don't know Bay Village, which would be probably it would come from Bay Village, Westlake side. I don't know if it's frozen over there, but once it does, we don't get the lake effect snow because it's frozen. So maybe we'll get off easy. Maybe I don't know. I don't know which way the wind's going to be blowing. Hey, Christy, how are you? From Michigan and Florida. Cool. How are you watching from Michigan and Florida? That's kind of interesting. Number one seed finals tomorrow. Okay. Hey, why don't you email me and see if I can watch that? I think you told me before how I could watch that hockey game on my phone or on TV or whatever. Just email me the link if you don't mind. If there is one, I'll watch it and tell me what time and all that good stuff. Stuff I've ordered is all backed up. Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, because Nancy's won the card last week and she is donating. If you don't mind me saying, she's donating to a dog shelter that's near her, buying some stuff for them. So I think that's really cool. Not too bad in East Tennessee. Well, what's supposed to be happening? I mean, you guys don't have any ice yet, or because that was the whole thing is like half-inch ice. You're going to be stuck in your town for 2 weeks. Clear pick from your phone. Yeah, that's good. Hey, it's a total upgrade. Oh, I can look at my phone for the temperature. I didn't even think about that. 8 degrees. I'm so far behind on technology. It's really sad. You should have seen how I was trying to. I don't even know my password to my Wi-Fi. I have it written down, and when my phone tried to do it, it says no, you can't do it. So after an hour of screwing around with it, I asked one of the AI modules. I said, "Hey, how do I do this? I mean, I'm really dumb here." And it finally just says like, go to your Wi-Fi and your settings on your old phone, and where it says share, just click on that, and a QR code will come up, and then take your new phone, hit that, and boom, you're in. I'm like, really? I'm playing around with this for an hour and a half, changing passwords, and that's all I had to do. I mean, it actually didn't use a password to get in. So, I don't know about all this stuff. I mean, I haven't had a new phones for what 5 years now. It would have been almost 6 this coming year. So, I don't know about all this new technology. And plus, I bought the cheapest phone, one of the $250 phone, I think it was. So yeah, I'm behind the times. But I made 600 videos on that phone, pretty much 600 videos. So it worked out pretty good for the cost of it. 73 in Lakeland. You got the cold front coming in. We'll have temperatures 30, 40s. Yeah. Do you have any issues with the orange crops or anything? I haven't heard anybody on the news yet saying that, orange is going to go up 100, 100% or 1,000%, 1,000. I'm making my own numbers up. Making chicken wings with carrots and celery. Ooh. So excited for the Patriots. Yeah. You guys are lucky that, man. You guys are so lucky. Hold on. Let me get up here. Yeah, thank you, Mike. Retirement underrated. Thank you, Tim. Daria. Buzz, when did you use your phone to video, and when do you use to teach? Well, I came home from Costco yesterday and I had no plans of doing a video, but I had a couple requests for it. And I even said, hey, it only gets like 3,000 views. I mean, I don't really bother anymore. And they said, no, just do it, even if it's one person. And I said, okay, fine. So I did the Costco thing, and it was 1080. And I guess I've been looking at tutorials, and it says you could change it to 4K. So I changed it to 4K. The DJI, I have not even took the lens cover off yet. So I'm just afraid to, I'm going to work on this phone first and then I'll try the DJI. And I'll use the DJI probably for most everything. If I have it with me. Now it's really small. I don't know if you saw my video, but it like fits in the palm of my hand. It's almost too small. Gosh, I'm afraid I'm gonna drop it or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'll use that for the majority of things, I think. So we'll see how it goes. Um, and using it for underwater will be cool. You could stick. I'll make a hole in the ice, and I could, whatever, right? Do you ever let your faucets drip? No, I don't. Um, I cover I cover my faucets with one of those styrofoam things. I don't know if it works or not, but I just cover it with that. And I've only had one time since I've lived here that it didn't even blow the line. It just wouldn't work. They're frost free faucets. I put in two of those. Well, actually, I put in one of those 10 years ago, and I think it went bad. And then, like 4 years ago, I don't remember the timeline, but I had to put another one in. So, but it's a frost free, with the pipe and everything, all that good stuff. And it's, yeah, two of them. I did put in two of them because there's one on the other side as well. Um, and those work fine. So I'm okay with it. Really hard prepping the new phone apps and then getting used to how it works. Yeah, but it's all right. I'm retired. I got time to fool with it. So, every night I just kind of take a look at it and I go on YouTube and you go look at tutorials and they show you all kinds of different stuff I would have never probably even dreamed of. Carl, how you doing? Hey, Kaz, should be starting around 8. Okay. Only got 68 in Phoenix. Oh, Brian had safe than sorry. Well, I mean, they say that's a good thing to do. But if you have frost freeze, I wouldn't worry about it. Being retired, now you just got me worried about it. That's all. I'm gonna listen for the sound of rushing water. I can just hunker down and wait for it to be over in Wayne, Colorado, or Wayne County, Ohio. Yep, Arlene, you're exactly right. Angela, how are you? Is that 9 below 100? We are right in the purple for ice. Oh, hey, let us know. Let us know. And Dana, ACA is Obamacare, just in case you didn't know. Yeah, so that was the Obamacare that I was on in 2024. I'm still waiting for my nephew in Waterville to lock in his Amazon e-Christmas gift card. Ah, ice is more northern and central Kentucky. Yeah, I was thinking it would be more southern. 22. Ooh, minus 22. There are tons of people in eastern and western Washington. See how long they can go in shorts. A lot of blue legs. Raleigh. I got to fly into Raleigh one time. I like that area. I really do. Hey, Dale Kellogg. You're 12 to 15. Yeah. Keith and Terry retired and loving it. Hey, I saw your video. Me and Mrs. Buzz were watching your video where you went to the Pickers place over there. I forget what town that was, the original one. And yeah, you said it was expensive. You two and your son were there, and man, I was looking at some of those prices, and I'm like, wow, even if I wanted it, I don't know if I would buy it. But there's always somebody out there that wants that kind of stuff. Dana, I hope you don't get an inch of ice. I'm telling you. My son lives in North Carolina. Oh, so everything's going to start later. Okay. Hey, Lex, 64. Yeah, you guys aren't real super warm down there. Hockey Mom, hey, nice to see you. We're gonna get an old fashioned snow here. Okay. Sounds like storm effect will be minor in Florence. I hope so. I hope a lot of people say it's minor. I hope they were just I hope they're wrong. Let's put it this way. Let me get back up here. Almost going to get caught up. Yeah, we drip the faucets. Poor guess then the pipes aren't insulated. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys don't have the frost-free stuff, then you have to drip them, yeah. About to freeze in Mississippi. Maybe Minnesota will send us some of those protesters. Hey, middle-aged grind, how you doing? Patriots always have it going their way for some reason. That's because they had a coach that was on the Browns last year. That's the thing that kills me. Here's a great coach, good guy. Vrabel's a good guy. And then we have him last year. And then we fire our coach, but, well, we didn't have him last year. We have him the year before. And then he goes to New England, and look what he's doing. Whatever. Denver will have a backup quarter. I know. That's, oh, man, Scott, that's something else. That other guy, young kid, broke his foot or something. Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. Is anyone willing to take the Browns job? I don't know. I read something today. I read something today that they were giving people homework. They had to write an essay. Now, I don't know if that's BS or what, but they said they had to write an essay and return it, and they had to do some other personality tests, and they had to do all this stuff. I mean, talk about analytics. Whatever. Maybe it'll work. Nothing else has, so why not? You're right, Scott. I feel sorry for that young. Yeah. Yes, Sherry. Everybody's hunkered down. They're all waiting. It seems like everybody's waiting. Theo, how you doing, Theo? You still working employee in electrical? Can't wait to get called in for restoration services. You're going to get some calls. I've been tossing mint cocoa in my coffee. Susan Robinson, hey, how you doing? Ace in the hole. Lynn from New Zealand. Wow, it's supposed to be summer here. Had some bad storms causing slips and sadly some deaths here. Wow. Well, you mean like rainstorms, monsoons? I haven't checked on New Zealand weather today. Actually, probably not all this year. That's the last time you were on here, I think. Was it monsoons or what? Pats will win because Pats cheat. Whole team should be kicked out of the league. They don't cheat. Pats just use the laws that are available to them. You've gotten good ideas on the stuff to try from your Costco vids. Oh, that's cool. I get a lot of flack for it from the and possibly rightfully so from the people who are purists and don't buy anything outside. They cook everything from scratch, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I would agree to that, but they just don't know how lazy I am. So if you have one of those grips with the magnetic mount, they hold up well, very secure. Okay. Yeah, I gotta start looking around and seeing what I have to do. Carlos, how are you? What's the matter in the ground free? Yeah, too cold for the garage. Yep. I'm retired. I got time. That's right. Well, you don't have to rush into stuff. Like when you were working, you had to rush into stuff. You had to, like, I always say, you have to half rear end it. I'll do it right the next time. I'll spend more time on it and get it right. Now you can get it right. Now you have the time to really think about it, plan it out, get the right materials, do it the right way. So it's one and done. You don't have to screw around with it anymore. At least for me, that's how I look at it. Not always, doesn't always work that way, but that's that's how I look at it. Sherry Cross, 17 in Memphis. Ooh. You would think a nuclear attack was the way the news is reporting. Yeah, ace in the hole. I'm hoping that they're just wrong. I mean, if it turns out that you get a lot of accidents, like I said before on my Costco video, I'm terrified of that slippery ice stuff, because, and I just walked outside yesterday and I didn't see where the gutter was dripping down on some fresh concrete, basically, that I did last 2 years ago, and it's real nice. And it was so, I mean, it was like this, only this thick, and I hit that, and man, I was doing the whole leg jig and everything else, and man, I'm lucky I didn't break my, fall down and break my hips. I just do not like driving on it. I've done it before, and you have no control. You hit a patch, and you can't do anything. It's in snow. I can play around a little bit, but on ice, you're done. You're totally done, and it's just like an unfair advantage. So I do not like to play around with that at all. And if you guys are going out, and I said, do not go out, do not have your kids go out, do not have your grandchildren, if they drive, go out there in the ice, especially new drivers. New drivers need to practice. They need to understand what it's like. No snow in Sunbury yet. Okay. Yeah, it's outside of Columbus, I think. Or Sunbury, we drive through there before we hit Columbus, right? Yeah, Captain Billy probably sold a lot of generators. I'm thinking, I said this before, we've got to get one. I really do want to get one. Shmee Economics, Washington, D.C. Yeah, everybody's got a cold, yeah. Gary, it is cold in Parma tonight. Parma. We went to Nashville Pocket Store. Only we, the Nashville Pocket Store, only thing we could afford was a red rag. Oh, okay. I did see some mugs and hats and stuff like that. I was I was thinking that's probably what I would buy. I think Keith and Terry bought t-shirts, if I remember correctly. Tomorrow sounds like the most precipitation, but brutally cold. Yeah, Joseph, exactly right. Yeah, picker store. Well, I know what you meant, Batman. I know what you meant. We are a tad nervous. Been out of power for a week before when we lived just 20 minutes north. Uh, yeah, that's the thing that's scary. Now, for me, we have the fireplace, but and I have a generator I bought years ago when a big storm was supposed to be coming through, but that was summertime. Never used the generator for really anything. I fire it up every year to make sure it runs, change the gas out, do all that, and refamiliarize myself with the operation of it. I keep one brand new 12 gauge extension cord, a long one, and I never use it for anything else. So I have to don't look for a stupid extension cord while lights are out. So I've got that, and so I think if the and I don't think the power is going to go out up here, but down there, if you guys don't have a generator, you should think twice about just picking up one of those. Now, Dana, you said you got one, which is good. And Scott, you fired it up yesterday too. Okay. Ooh, my leg vein's done. 75,000. What? Yikes. Yeah, I am behind. Yes. Well, got 214 people and a lot of them chiming in. Well, which is good. So again, you'll have to repeat. If I miss you, you'll have to repeat. Woke up to minus 18. Susan Robinson. Yeah, you guys got it pretty bad up there. Brian Harder, how you doing? Sorry for being noisy. Where'd you get the nice calendar? Well, this calendar over here, I got from a subscriber. This calendar over here, I got from a subscriber. So that's nice, huh? That birthday, which way am I going? That birthday card right there, I got from a subscriber. Nice, huh? Autumn Pam or Aunt Pam Studios, 9.5 degrees. Yeah, I just saw on my phone 8 degrees. So yeah. And it's gonna be right around, it's gonna go to zero, one below, and then a high of like 20 or 15 or whatever. I'm okay with that. I really don't have a problem with that. The snow, if we get it, they're saying maybe 6 to 10. I'm okay with that too. As long as there's no crazy ice on the wires and stuff, I'm fine with it. It's just another Cleveland winter to me. Saw a commercial where Mint Mobile is home, yes, home internet for $30 a month. That's right. With taxes, 35 bucks. That's what I have. Basically, we talked about this, but Mint Mobile, I had T-Mobile. They tried to raise it when I got rid of T-Mobile, but then Mint Mobile came out with it. So I had to talk to like 3 or 4 people. They were a little bit confused. Because that was right when it was transitioning into Mint Mobile, was offering T-Mobile internet. And so I'm on there. Mine's total fees, tax license, 35 bucks a month. So, and it works pretty good. I mean, it's not the greatest, but I think it works fine. For $35, what do you want? I mean, and let me tell you, my cable, here's one of the reasons I got rid of my cable internet, because number one, it went up in price. It was over $70. It was double the price of this 35. But if I would have went to YouTube TV, they had a max on the usage, the gigabytes that you could use on the cable internet. And then you had to pay even more if you hit that. So I was thinking if I did YouTube TV and just did all apps, that's not going to work. So now I'm at a $35 one, which is a little bit suspect. I mean, sometimes it has some issues. So if I just went to YouTube TV with $35 one, I wouldn't have an overcharge or anything because it's limitless. But it's not always super reliable, which may not be an issue until the Super Bowl's on or something like that. So if you guys remember last year, the T-Mobile box screwed up the day of the Super Bowl. Luckily, T-Mobile was open on that Sunday, and they replaced the box. So I didn't need it because I still had cable, but it was interesting anyway. My sister just called me from Tennessee, says she's got the ice. Oh, it's happening now, huh? Snow and ice. Can't leave the house for days here. Yeah, it's Theo. I was saying that's what happens. You were telling me. You were telling me that before. Yeah, the transformers can explode. You're right. Oh man, see if I can. Tough to keep up. Brian looks like pretty good. Da, 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 da. Hey, Noreen, is that beef or beans, chili? I think I'll make a big pot of chicken and veg soup tomorrow. That'd be good. Drinking Manhattans. Please send me the warmth. Yeah, Nancy, that's the same with me. I'll drive on snow anytime. They're already talking in our dogs on Monday. We're already having. I think we're going to have some issues. Uh, there's some people that. Oh boy, there's some people that are already calling off for various reasons. One's in Florida or on vacation. It's somewhere warm. That's all I know. One has to work. One is going to the dentist, so it's gonna be a rough day Monday. A very rough day. Kozak Kelt, 43 Northwest Oregon. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, like I said, if I miss anybody, just repeat what you're saying. Real retirees uncut. You're getting close to what you say, 10,000 subscribers. I know you did Steve and you did a couple other people. They should check out your channel. Yeah, David Arnold. I do have a snowblower. I got one of them little Toro ones that works great. Works really good. It'll hit 8-10 inches of snow without hesitation. You got a storm like that in Ireland, we would lock down again like COVID. Oh, no kidding. Paul, really? Paulo, really? That's what would happen? Uh, my patch of ice. Jesus, take the wheel. You're definitely just along for the ride. Yes, that's exactly right. I remember driving, rear wheels. Remember? Fairbanks, Alaska. September to you get used to it. Yeah, but you don't hit nothing out there, right? It's pretty much empty. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I know Theo's got some bad weather. Yeah, we wired the house that we built 2008. Plug in an outside generator. Good. Yeah, stick in the brown bag. That's right. What's everyone's thoughts on the little electric generators? Not looking forward to all the snow. Yeah, state. Yeah, I know but it's Cleveland winter. It's no big deal to me. We're so used to it. Just came back from church having spaghetti and meatballs, and of course a glass of Merlot. Very cold out. Well, Desmond, that sounds like a good deal. The Northern Power companies are on the way to help the South out. That's good. I'm glad they have that camaraderie where they help each other out. That's good. That really helps. Nothing so far in Northwest Raleigh. That's good. Going to be unusually warm tomorrow. If anyone gets a new generator or gift with bubble wrap, send it to us in Minnesota. You spend okay. You pop bubble wrap for fun. Okay. I think you need to get a hobby old radio, dude. Yeah, you retired loving it has a power as a generator. That's good. Filled up my generator so I can make sure I can run my fans. just keep just keep rubbing it in there, you know. Yeah, Sambo dog, Sammy and Nicole, hoping you are warm and safe. Yep, everybody's doing pretty good except Theo. It sounds like, and Dana's kind of shaking a little bit. What speed do you get with the Mint Mobile? I don't know. It's so weird. You can go on one free app and it'll tell you one speed. Then you go on another one. My security tells me a different speed. I really don't know. Tell me which one is the actual good one to check the speed. Because what they do is they look for, I think I've seen this, they look for what they think is the closest tower to you that's broadcasting to you. And each one will grab a different tower. It's just weird. So I'm not sure I'd use any of those as being accurate. Snowblower locked and loaded. Chicken and dumplings ready to go tomorrow. Good. 72 Monte Carlo. Yeah, that was the rear wheel. Yeah, they had big ones back then. The big cars, they could go pretty good. You have good local friends and the weather gets bad. Captain Billy to the rescue. We got to get Captain Billy a uniform, some kind of a Superman uniform. A Menards. It's Captain Billy from Menards. Hey, retired with purpose. How you doing? Paint by numbers. Puzzles are good. Yeah. I'm never into puzzles. A lot of people love them. I just can't do them. My daughter does them all the time. I'm not a fan of them. I don't have the patience for them. I just don't. Like I'll just stick it in there like that. I just don't have patience. It's like awaiting the great pumpkin. Yes, it is. I like the extra cold, no snow falling. I do not care for the mess. Yeah. If you're viewing on a computer, be sure to live stream to live chat. I'm on there. Captain Billy is our version of the Maytag repairman. Yes, he is. Captain Billy's Long John's. Yes, we got to get him one. We got to figure that out. Your wife loves the crosswords. Yeah, mine does that. What is it, Sudoku or whatever they call that? Yeah, I think Theo's got the bad area down there in Little Rock. That's not good. Nice thing about cold and storm is how nice and quiet. Yes, it does. Yeah, the cold and when you get the snow, well, you get the cars off the road. You know, I think even the flights are grounded. You don't hear like out here, no ambulances, no planes going over, no cars beeping. Of course, I'm in the house. That helps. Beef, mushrooms, celery, and beans. Ooh, 24 months till retirement. All right, Papa. It's gonna go fast. 2 years will go fast. You need a super suit, little red cape. I'll be cute. I should make you get you an AI picture. Get so bad that they shoot the power lines with birdshot. I believe it. I actually believe that. I mean, that's crazy. Hey, Sky One, how you doing? Jennifer, welcome in. Brother in Oxford, Mississippi, getting hammered. Yeah, Captain Billy is not Little Miss Red Riding Hood for sure. All right, well, there's 219 of you people out there. Some of you are new. So what we do every Saturday night is we take a number between 0 and 100, and if you guess it, you get a $25 Amazon gift card. And it's already over. It's already over. It's over before it started. Over before it started. Do you believe that? Somebody was already, it's like they got it all figured out. Sky One, too late. Can you believe that? Holy cow. It happens once in a while. So, Roger Cadell, 4407, you are the winner, and you need to email me at buzzretirementgarage@gmail.com. Go to any of my videos, and you'll see my email on the video in case you didn't write that down. It's not fixed. I have no idea. Matter of fact, I don't remember saying his name before. So that's cool. He has a camera. I don't think so. I don't know who he is. Now, if Captain Billy won, then we could say, hey, there's a fixes on, You're all set. No, that's good. I'm glad that was a quick one. And so it was easy for me because me at 280 zone, we could figure it out. It has happened a couple of times. That's crazy. I mean, they couldn't see it. I had it down there. Nobody could see it, right? You couldn't see it. Well, that's good. I have to try to use Free Tax USA instead. It looks like they have all the forms available. Hey, I might mess around with different ones. I don't know. E-Trade's not putting their stuff out. Most of the stuff is not coming out till January 31st for me. So I have to wait till February sometime. I know, isn't that crazy? Well, if it was a fix, he wouldn't do it the first time. He would do it like he'd wait about 10 or 20 or something like that. Favorite on the bookshelf? Oh, I don't know. There's so many. I got to get to those. Up here somewhere is my my war books. I got a couple war books that I want to look at or read, and I got like 10 books I got out by the couch over there that I'm trying to get to. Storm starts in 30 minutes, so your son's counting it down. That's right, Kaz. It was your birthday week. That's right. We don't celebrate birthdays, we celebrate birthday weeks. When as old as we're getting, one day is not enough. Just remember that. So if your birthday week's coming up, let us know. Hey, Beba Brooks, you are late, but we're still here. We're talking about the weather. That's the biggest thing. That you turn on any TV or radio, that's all they talk about right now. The number just popped into your head. Yeah, Kaz, you got lucky on that one. Only 126 likes with 206 people watching. John, doesn't seem right, does it? There should be a start. Hey, Jerry, you're right. But hey, 14 is my birthday, so it's what I try whenever I get a chance to listen. Oh, cool. Okay. Which military history? I got a couple. You grilled a steak outside. Cool. Did my taxes last night. Oh, I got Captain Billy gets mad when I'm behind. Did my taxes last night. Oh yeah, Perry, that extra credit's going to help. It's going to help a lot of people. 14 is my birthday too, but I'm a good husband, so I always guess my wife's birthday. Well, we're gonna have to talk to you about that. Yeah, Kaz Silver. Remember, Kaz, we were talking about getting a silver on the website, and we were talking $50 at the time. It's doubled since then. Just nuts. Down there, George, in South Carolina. Yeah, they're nuts, huh? Your birthday week starts tomorrow. Good, Jay. So you got retired and you got your birthday week. Great. 1993 huge ice storm, and we were without power for 10 days. Oh no. I hope that doesn't happen this time. Captain Billy, it's sunny and 62 in California. Carlos, nice. Captain Billy, my son is National Guard. Married a girl from the Middle East. They had a baby and called it. Yeah, sir, you betcha. Old radio dude, man. You got to pop some more bubbles. Oh, we got the likes. That's good. If he thinks I'm sledding on ice, my lucky number is give me data card. He hasn't picked that. Kansas City checking in, cold and snow. Yeah, it's about everywhere. I'm getting worried about Georgia though. John and Chris watching from Londonderry, New Hampshire. My wife and I love watching. We're also hopefully a year till retirement. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you guys being here. I sold some of the old silver coins I found with my metal detector. Did you really? I have not. I haven't found that many. I've actually bought a bunch of silver. Not a lot, but maybe 10 pieces, 10 ounces before it went crazy. It's not a lot. I wish I would have listened to who's that guy that keeps coming on TV saying buy gold, buy silver. I was watching I talked about this before, World Money Wins, and I have a video out there probably from a year ago, year and a half, where he said buy gold, buy silver, you won't be disappointed. He was actually on TV. He did a spot on some business show, and he was saying it's going to go, it's going to go, it's going to take off. And I'm like, yeah. And he's right. He got lucky. He's right. No blizzard of 78. Why are you worried about Georgia? Because Dana's down there. And Dana she's like this. She's shaking. Her and Theo, the ones that I guess we're worried about right now. Fairlawn. Hey, Eric Lee, Fairlawn. Yeah, I went to that Sam's Club all the time in Fairlawn, right off 77. Every Friday I was there. Peter shipped the original gold bug. I'm also worried about your youngest daughter and family are there. Oh, no kidding. Lots of flight cancellations. Yeah. We're saying prayers for those down south. That's right. I don't want to mess with that stuff down there. They still haven't audited Fort Knox. Yeah, they probably sent somebody in there and they said, yeah, they got a bunch of. What was that movie where they painted all the gold bars? What movie was that? One of them crazy movies. They saw the gold bars there and they were all painted because they had stolen the real stuff. Merrimack, Massachusetts. I'm looking forward to the income tax this year. No return and nothing owed. Yeah, I've got some issues with mine, but we'll see what happens. I'm not going to take mine to the guy. I'll do it myself. Those tax things now are just so intuitive. They're pretty smart when it comes to. And hey, guys, retired people, if you don't have too much going on, it's not that hard. No issues in Alabama and Birmingham. That's good. Daughter lives in DSM, Iowa. Oh, good. Originally from Detroit. So I remember that you said that, yeah. And you've been in Orlando. Yeah. That was a good move. That was a really good move. What? No, it wasn't Kelly's Heroes. No, Kelly's Heroes, they blew open the bank and the gold was there. But there was another movie from the 2000s, I think, where they went in, they kept seeing the gold and it's there. But then they grabbed it and somebody rubbed against it or something. and it you could see the lead. I know she didn't buy it. Yes, I did. Brian, I did. I had two of them in the center pouch. I have that trunk monkey. It's got three pouches, and I did have two in there. I just forgot to bring them out because I kept saying, I think I got everything, and I knew I was missing something, but I did get two. You can always count on me as long as they have them to get two rotisserie chickens every week. If we go on every week, like we didn't go last week, so first responder rescued a dog on the Detroit River. Oh, cool. Ohio Tex. Yeah, there we are. Yep. Austin Powers Gold member. It was it the Italian job, Theo? I don't remember, but I just remember like somehow somebody scratched it or they did something and found out it was lead. Yeah, the Italian job. Okay. I don't know if it was Magnificent Bat. I don't know if that was it or not. I don't miss Northern winters. Orlando weather has been nice. Orlando's great, super great during this time of year, but come July, August, no, not for me. You mentioned rye bread, cheddar cheese, and some applewood smoked bacon, and make grilled cheese. Oh yes, we make grilled cheese quite often. You like Costco's debone chicken? Fast and Furious? I don't think so. Just an FYI. Do you know Scanner Radio app? Yes. I actually listen Sky One. I actually listen to the Cleveland Fire Department because my daughter's a firefighter, and I sometimes listen to that. They had another thing where you could see every engine and ladder truck that's going out and where they're going, and they upgraded it. And now we're not the commoners are not allowed to have that anymore. Permissions for that. So the only thing I could do is listen to the scanner, but I don't do it often. But it is a pretty cool thing to have on there. Hey, just dropped in, Alton. How you doing? Getting ready for the snow this weekend. Brings back memories of '78. I was loving back then. It built, yeah. I remember more of January '77 because it was so stinking cold for the whole entire month. I remember that more than '78, believe it or not. Here in Southern California, Sergio, how you doing, Sergio? What do you mean? What are you going to do with me? What did I do now? I get two rotisserie chickens from Sam's and Depot. Oh yeah, and put the Ziploc. Yes, we've done that. Matter of fact, we have some in the freezer right now. Sometimes I buy three. If they come out and they're nice, good size. Costco's got bigger chickens than Sam's Club. The Sam's Club, they got like Cornish hens. They're getting really small. But we'll buy three and then just take one, take it apart, and then just throw it in the freezer. Mark the date, and anytime we're need one, we can just pull that out. I like watching the gold prospectors videos. I liked watching the ones that let me grab that book. I like watching the ones back when they were doing the emeralds and all that stuff. Like my shirt? Chop Suey Palace? Anybody know? So I got this one. Victor Davis Hansen's Second World Wars. That was a gift to me. And then I don't know how we got this one. The Complete History of World War II. So this one I kind of want to get into. This is copyright 1945. So or copyright 1948. Anne Woodward Miller. Copyright in Great Britain. So yeah, I want to read this one too. That's good wintertime reading for sure. You mentioned rye whiskey is the perfect cure for this cold. I didn't say that, but okay. Winter of '77 as a freshman at Wright State. The campus has tunnels and we can walk our. Oh, cool. I remember tossing my 3-year-old daughter into 4-foot drift. You see that guy in where was that? They just had that big snowstorm. He's jumping out of a 5-story window in Russia. I think it was in Russia. Prospectors, yeah, on the Weather Channel, yeah. Thank you for the Christmas card. Oh, you're welcome. Christmas Story, Susan. You're right. You're right. Yes, Kaz, exactly. This is Buzz got me that for Christmas. Yeah, Buckeye, that is an old one. I don't remember where we got it, but I must have saw it somewhere in the garage sale or half price books. We have a store called Half Price Books. I don't know. I don't know how I got it, but I just haven't read it yet, and I know I need to. I want to do that. Among the other 40 books that I have. Did you watch? No, I did not watch Band of Brothers. I did not. Brutal in the South. Yeah, flamethrowers. Yeah. Tower Heist 2011. The gold Ferrari painted red. Okay. Yeah, that reminds me, John, of that story with the what's a red convertible, or was it the red convertible? He was keeps going across the border, Mexico, and they just thought he was up to something. He was up to something. He was up to something, and he had it was a Ferrari or something, and red Ferrari every time coming through, coming through, coming through. And they thought this guy was really he was up to something. They would check the car, they would try to figure things out. Then they couldn't get any no drugs or anything else, and then they figured out he was stealing red Ferraris. uh, yeah, I make myself laugh. Ryan Hall, y'all? No, no, I don't think so. Yeah, campus was shut down. Yeah, it's easy to roast a chicken, but we can't buy one here the size of Costco. Yeah, exactly. Oh, your Sam's are big. Okay, good. Yeah, I looked at just doing them myself in the smoker, and they were so much more expensive. And I'm like, why? Why would I do that? Love Son just got home brutal out in the house now. What do you mean brutal? Brutal heat? Brutal cold? What are those little figurines above your head on the shelf? Oh, those are Christmas. Let me see if I can move this without doing damage. I had stuff falling off everywhere. Move my microphone out of the way. Let's see if I can do that. I probably can't. So those are just old time figurines. The Christmas stuff. The ones are from the 1950s. Most of that's from the 50s. Keep it in here because if I put it out somewhere else, I'd probably break it. um, all your YouTube watching, you won't have time to read a fortune cookie. Yeah, you're right, Carl. You're right. You are right. If you haven't already read Rick Atkinson World War II trilogy. All right. Well, if I get through these, you're gonna have to let me know. There's some 12-year-old. Just remind me, I should say. You watch Ryan Hall. Who's Ryan Hall? Who is Ryan? I have no idea who Ryan Hall is, or do I? No elf on. No, I don't believe in that elf on the shelf crap. I don't believe in that made up stuff. I believe in the Great Pumpkin. It's truth. Good World War II book I read was The Nazi Conspiracy, a secret plot to kill Roosevelt, Stalin, and Churchill. Wow. Yeah, that's why I always say if you what and we don't talk to politics, but what you hear from the media is like this much of what is really happening behind the scenes and in the whole world. And it would just probably boggle your mind if you knew everything that's really going on everywhere. Just would just blow your mind away. You only get like this tiny little tidbit of what's happening, maybe. And man, there's just so much more out there. You got a list for me, Buckeye Ranger? Okay. Who is Ryan Hall? Oh, a weather channel on YouTube. He covers. Oh, okay. I don't know who he is. I know there's on the Weather Channel. There's another guy. I forget his name. I do believe in Santa Claus, Nancy. I happen to personally know the Tooth Fairy. I like the one on the Santa Claus with Tim Allen. That Tooth Fairy he was in the second episode. It was in Santa Claus 2, I think, maybe. I forget that guy's name. He was perfect. Oh, he's good? Okay. Forgotten Soldier. Yeah, hey, Buckeye Ranger, send me a list. Yeah, Rick, yeah, no, Saving Private Ryan, I know. I get feeds from on TikTok of there's somebody that does the Normandy, the befores and afters. Like they'll show a pillbox here, and then they'll show a photograph of the beach with that pillbox, what supposedly, or buildings there in France where they show the soldiers, and then they show today's, and they hold the picture up, and you could see the exact buildings, and kind of crazy. Citizen Shoulder. Okay, I'm waiting for the great Captain Billy to rise up over local Menards. Wouldn't that be something? Enemy at the Gates. You should watch Band of Brothers. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it's just hard for me to watch and read. And he's got 3 million subscribers. Well, it's hard for me to watch and read everything. I'll be honest. I just can't. I don't take the time to do that. Let's put it that way. Never use the word can't. Just say you don't or you won't. The Molinator. Was it the Molinator? My uncle's plane shot down. He ended up. Yeah, I think. How do you say Koz Kelt? I'll just call you Kaz. Kaza Kelt. Kaz. I'll call you Kaz. I told a story before that my stepfather was in the 101st Airborne. I don't know where he parachuted, but as he was coming down, he got shot in the arm. And he showed me the big, he still got this, he had this big scar. And it's like took part of his arm off practically. And they, and they, he was in the MASH unit or whatever. And they told him that he might die unless he takes blood from a African American. And they actually offered him the choice of dying or taking the African American blood. That's how it was back then. And of course, he told me, he says, without hesitation, keep me alive. I don't care what, if it's red, it's mine. But, that story I think he told me when I was like 8 or 9, 10 years old, that just always stuck with me how things were back then. For a doctor to even say that is it's unbelievable. I only give gifts to the little boys and girls who are the most sincere. He was captured in Normandy, prison of war in England. Wow. Man, I never knew anybody that was a POW. Operation Mincemeat movie. You're a great candidate for Audible. Listen while you're doing something else. You can plow through loads of books that way. Yeah, that might be an idea. I should have done that when I was driving to work. I looked into it one time and I just never did it, but I should have. Yeah, Kaz. That's just kind of weird. Yeah, like I said, I always remembered that. I heard a story about SS soldier who chose to die instead of taking the blood. Yeah, see that? Different time. Just crazy though. Hated War, Saving Private Ryan is one of the few movies that we can say was a good movie. Yeah, the beginning and the end is kind of crazy. Never knew the race. Right, Noreen. That's nowadays. That's it. Right, but I just couldn't imagine, because when he told me that, I was like shocked. Like it made no sense to me. I couldn't register it. Die or get red blood from somebody else, whether it be black, Indian, Chinese, who cares? And you got the option. I never could figure it out. If he's listening to books, he can hear The Price is Right. Oh, Plinko. Yes, Plinko. I just saw Captain Billy. I just saw The Price is Right when Mimi was on there, because Drew Carey, it was 11 years ago. I just saw that come across my feed. Drew was and Mimi, they turned her around, and she said she's now CEO or executive producer or something. I don't know if you saw that one. My handyman listened to Audible the whole time he's working. Oh, cool. I have a blood transfusion, I have surgery. It horrified me, not because of race, but it creeped me out. Yeah, because just you're getting something else in you. Yeah, true. Red Ball Express. You read that, MSM only gives you a fraction of the total story, but when they have video, pretty much a slam dunk. We all bleed red. Yeah, what I'm saying, Michael. What I'm saying is that the all the inner workings that go on, like the whole subject came up because of that book and how they were trying to kill somebody and whatever, Stalin and all that. All the things that go on in all the different countries, not just the U.S. It's just all the different countries, all the behind the scenes stuff that we'll never, ever, ever, ever know about. Um, it would, if we knew, it would probably really weird us out. That's all I could say. 201 watching, 166 likes, 64 minutes. Oh, we're already over an hour, huh? Well, we started early. We'll give it another maybe 10 minutes. I wouldn't be here talking now if my father didn't make it home from Guadalcanal. That's right, Rick. That's right. I like the prices right, the old ones. Yeah, the cars. I've been watching the '80s ones, and boy, those cars were crap. Didn't they look like they just look junky? Now they're giving away. It was really weird. I just watched. She had taped the prices right at night, and they're giving away. Man, they were giving away Mercedes. I don't think they had an American car. Not a Lamborghini, but another one, Alfa Romeo or something. They were giving away all these foreign cars. I thought that was kind of weird. Dr. Charles Drew is an African American surgeon and medical researcher who revolutionized blood banking during World War II. Oh, cool. Segregation was really, yes. I mean, where they were like 3,000. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, but somebody told me, I think Trust and Verify said that before in a comment. If you took that money, and added the inflation to it, that $3,000 is like 30,000 now or something like that. So, and even more actually. So everyone thinks things are cheap, but when you take away the inflation part, and compare it to now, it wasn't cheap. Now we have people that don't want vaccinated blood. Well, everybody's different. Battleground is one of my favorite war movies. Going to sit on the porch and watch the storm. Dana, what is going on with you? You're getting too worried about this. Just relax. Just relax, Dana. Just relax. It's going to be okay. Johnny Quest. You should read a chapter from one of those books to close the show. I was just telling somebody said they would listen to me read the phone book, and I said, "Well, I'll just do 5 chapters of War and Peace." I said, "Are you in?" I don't think I got a response. We lived in Belgium for 10 years, and Memorial at Bastogne is one of the most amazing. It's a beautiful forested area, but what a brutal campaign. Yeah. What did one wall say to the other? I'll meet you in the corner. Buzz, do you like to look at the old Air Force planes? Yes, I like the aviation. My brother was he's retired Air Force. I actually got to sit in the he allowed me to sit in the cockpit of an F-16 one time before he was heading out to Desert Storm. But yeah, the planes are cool. How cold is it in the garage tonight? Well, let me see. Being in the library is a lot nicer. Hey, Cartoon Mark. Cartoon Mark. He did you got to go check out his channel. He did he did a magic trick. Take $2 bills and you go like this, you fold this and you open it up and it's a $2 bill. And then you go like this and you go like this and it's 2 $1 bills. Go check out his channel and he'll show you how to do that. It's actually pretty cool. I actually like that cartoon, Mark. Thank you. 1980, that's a GM X car came out with the hatchback. You should have got a citation from the cop. Uh, yeah, Joseph, we got nothing too. Did you fit in the car? Yes, I did. I did fit in there. I got to sit in there, and think I told you guys a long time ago. They had just deployed. Most of the people had deployed to the desert during Desert Storm, and he was going to be. We were lucky to see him. He was down in South Carolina, I think, North or South Carolina, base there, Air Force Base, and we were lucky to see him because we thought he was going to be gone, and we were heading down there on vacation or something. So most of the base was empty, and you couldn't see anybody. It was nobody, and there was that big yellow line, and he says, "Don't cross over that line. Whatever you do, don't even fool with it. Just stay away from it." And we're walking, and man, two Jeeps come flying out with the MPs. I don't even know where they came from, and they had to check his ID and everything else. I mean, they had nobody else to harass, but that was just like they came out of nowhere. It was talk about security. It was something. I don't think he's in the garage. He's in short sleeves. Yeah, I am. Or not, Nancy. We're having rotisserie chicken tonight and macaroni and cheese. I know a guy in Delaware that's working on B-52s. Yeah, the Doolittle Raiders Society. That's cool. I think Ford should come back with an electric Pinto wagon. A Pinto wagon. Oh boy. Auto covered inside for the night. 280 zone. You got that? That was quick. There's the dollar trick video. You guys should check that out. Cartoon Mark, he's good. Cartoon Mark might have to go out and plow some. I think he still works for the city. Might have to go out and plow some snow tonight. My wife has those cookbooks behind it. Now, these are the old ones. The old ones, yeah, Betty Crocker ones. I got an older one over here. I did a video on that before a while ago. A bunch of new people here. This was I think this is my mom's. I think. Let me see. I forget what year this was. This was the 1973. This could have been my mom's. I don't remember. But that's the 73 version. Got some Gorilla Tape on there. Let me put that away. Don't want that to get lost. Back in 78, you worked on the F-4 Phantom. Cool. Tail gunner bombardier on B-17 during World War II. Wow. I just remember that, and it's happened. There was Steven Spielberg did Amazing Stories, I believe it was, and they had the tail gunner, the one that goes under the belly of the plane, and of course, they lost their wheels. So when they went to land, what's going to happen because he couldn't get out. The thing was welded shut or something happened. They couldn't get him out, and the gear was locked up. Couldn't get the gear down, so they had to belly slide. And you'll have to watch Amazing Stories to see what happened. Cannot when the air was started next to the hospital ship, and good time to play lineman for the county. I am the lineman for the county. Of course, I don't sing it like. Is that Glenn Campbell? Yeah, the Air Force Museum. There's that. That's where I got this is from the Dayton Air Force Museum in Dayton, Ohio. You got the Betty Crocker from 81. Taught many women to cook, especially the ones with the photos. Yeah. My wife has an older one from her mom. I don't know exactly where it's at. I mean, it's like 60s. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where it's at. But I did a video on that too. It's kind of cool. I don't see it right now, but Yeah, it was probably one of the oldest ones I've seen and had all kinds of handwritten stuff in it, which is really cool. Hmm. Yeah, ball turn gunner, right. Yes, thank you all the veterans. We used to have a Crisco. Hey, she's probably got she's probably got a Crisco one back here too. I know somebody commented when I did one video, it said you must like oatmeal. She's got them organized in, you know, different categories. So how do you keep fit in retirement? Walk dogs, TV the great. I walk dogs. And we do a 30-minute, 20 to 30-minute. We're following this one girl now on YouTube, and she's got 70s music, 60s music. I forget her name. I don't remember her name right now, but she's got some good videos. They're a couple years old, but we've been doing those aerobic type things. They're real easy to do. Not into traveling, but it would be neat to tour some of the presidential libraries. Yeah, I heard there was some in Ohio too. Yeah, Glenn Campbell. Yep. All right, Kaz, take care. We're getting off here pretty soon. Glenn Campbell and Tom Jones. Yeah, I don't. I tell you what, Pin Freak. I helped out Friday night. I think it was. Wait, was it? No, Tuesday. I helped out Tuesday night. I do Monday, and then Tuesday night they needed somebody, and I was walking with another guy training him, and man, the dogs went out there and they just started lifting their paws like it was too cold for them. And there was one of the German shepherds was doing that, and I said, "Man, what a sissy! What's wrong with you?" I could see the short haired dogs, but this big German shepherd is lifting his paws like I couldn't believe that. So we just had to keep them. We just had to do short walks. You ever tell you met Mrs. Buzz? Uh, no, I'll save that story for another time. Dan Aykroyd as Julia Child. Port Clinton has a good air museum and cafe. I need to get up there one of these days. Used to go up there. The head boats used to be up there, still are for walleye fishing. I used to take my father-in-law up there. We'd head up that way, no, once or twice a year to go fishing. Dana, you're still here. Got no snow yet. I don't know ice. What was your house phone service again? House phone service. Uma. It's actually internet, but it's Uma. OOMA. I see weather's a factor that canceled the Grand Ole Opry. Oh. I had a Labrador that wouldn't pee if there was snow. I had to shovel the grass. Wow, that's a spoiled dog. They place little mittens. Yeah, I try to do that with my dog. You get booties, little booties, that dog would go, just do this weird walk, and it didn't work. You cold shamed a poor. I know, I did. I cold shamed him. I couldn't believe it. I called it a sissy and everything. I mean, I could see the other dogs, like small dogs, even Gino. If you guys remember Gino, the bone dog Gino, he was picking up his paws. I'm like, Gino, I could see because he has no hair and he's probably cold. Um, some of the short haired dogs I can understand, but a German Shepherd, ice starts here at 8:15. Oh boy, my dad would go shovel a spot for a cat. Really, we used to walleye fishing. Yeah, walleye fishing is great up there because the water's shallow, and so that in April, May, as soon as it's ice out, it's perfect. And then they start moving towards Buffalo as the summer comes. A PT boat in a hangar. Oh, cool. You get a chance, follow Wander with Sam. He's walking across America. Hmm. Do they sprinkle rock salt on this? Yeah, they do, but not where we take the just to the entrance, but not where we take the dogs out. So it gets a little slippery. But they do have some kind of salt that's supposed to be animal okay for animals. I don't know. Now they would just this dog was just he wasn't having it. Let's put it that way. But see, I walk them through the snow. Now there's other paths that are already beaten down. So if you just walk them there, maybe I was taking them in the snow off the trail a little bit. So they were knee deep in snow, and I think that's what got him. He wasn't used to it. He's still laughing at the orange cat. Oh yeah, we'll try it again, John. We'll try it again. Because if we get 10 inches, I'll let him out tomorrow and see what he does. Port Clinton Museum was well worth the drive, huh? I'll have to add that to the list. Democracy, Willow Run, all the car companies. We got an Alaskan Husky. He was fired as the lead snow dog. Too timid. He was the greatest dog. Oh, cool. We have one Husky at the shelter, but he's under foster care. And then Delta, I swear Delta's like a part wolf, but they say he's just a German Shepherd. I think he's got something else in him. He's got one of those blue eyes. I think he's got a little husky or something in him. My ON unit put a portion of the Bailey Bridge. Put a portion of the Bailey Bridge at Camp Perry. I think it's still there. I think I'm going to spend the next few winters in Florida. I don't blame you. How did you get the cool sign above your calendar? Buzz's retirement garage, that was sent to me a year ago. Last summer, no, 2 summers ago, I think. By a subscriber. Actually, he hasn't been coming around much. He still stops by once in a while. Milwaukee Post Office is running Sunday delivery. Since they were so screwed up for weeks, people not getting their mail. What, John? What caused that? I kind of don't get that. Why it's 25 there. We got 10. It warmed up 2 degrees. Holy cow. Buzz from the Finger Lakes, but we spent the winter in Florida. It's supposed to be 85. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I remember your comment on the last video, I think. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, you don't have to deal with that. You you wake up to the mid 80s. That's smart. That's smart. I think I said. You're smart. Nope, not snowing over here. I can't see it. Maybe it is, but I just can't see it. I still got my Christmas lights on the garage. Let me know if you need a picture of sunshine. Yeah. All right. Well, we're almost at an hour and a half, so I appreciate you guys being here. I was just curious again to see. Hopefully, everybody's going to be okay. And just stay inside. Tell your kids stay inside. There's no sense going out there. I mean, just the insurance companies are going to love it because you guys hit that ice, and not only could you get hurt, but you're going to smash up your very expensive cars, and it's not going to be good. So anytime they start working on your cars, that's not good. Sisters on SNI. Oh, yeah. Florida is beautiful until we get a hurricane. Yeah, I know. That's right. Hey, you guys got lucky. I don't think any hurricanes hit last year. First year I was able to escape Northeast Ohio. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Gary, take care. Take care. Hey, Theo, let me know how things are going over there, down there. Oh, inconsistent delayed mail delivery. Brown Deer residents called 12 News. Oh, management shakeup. Huh. So they were just not doing very well. It's not warming up till May. You're probably about right. That's okay. Yeah, Jay Lundstedt, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Take care, Carl. In Tallahassee. Snow starts at 11:30. I guess when I wake up, right, Rick? We'll wake up tomorrow and we'll see what we got, right? Thank you, Theo. Yeah, we should be able to do it Wednesday. I don't have anything planned for Wednesday. I never have anything planned for any day, actually. Um, Depends if I have to help with dogs or not. Body shops love this weather. That's right. Anyone that put all those crappy foreign parts on there too, that they have to hit them with a hammer to make them stay on. Alton Bun, thanks for coming by and appreciate you being here. Take care, Sherry. And tow truck drivers, that's right. Where's my Midwest old man? He must be out running the tow truck. Look up winter sewing. An hour from your place. What? Ping to Ma Deuce, I missed that. Yeah, you'll see the cat tomorrow. Hey, take care, Bill. You were heading Nashville. Yeah, I wouldn't be no Buckeye Ranger. No. Beba, take care. Enjoy that Florida warmth. I can't wait to have nothing planned for any day. Stuck in at home in Central Illinois. Hey, it's nice. It's nice. Pepper, take care. I was wondering where Steve's at. Steve just had his birthday last Thursday. Enjoy the chicken and yeah, we will. Yes. I'm ready to start yard work. Yeah. Hey, um, I'm, I got all kinds of plans, but right now we're going to do the inside. But I wouldn't mind starting yard work, except mowing the grass. I'm not ready for that. Oh, you're planting parsley tomorrow, an hour away. What outside? You're not planting it outside. You can't plant it outside, or can you? I don't think parsley will grow. Biba. Okay, hey, you just gotta tell me. If you want it to be Biba, then spell it Biba. No, I'm just kidding. That's okay. I screw up all the names. So don't feel bad. Biba, don't feel bad. I screw up everybody's name. That's why I have to shorten them. I just call you B. Ms. B. How about that? Because I'll never remember. Doug, I'm working on it. You're the only one that keeps riding me, and that's good. I like people that ride me like that. That's good. Because everybody needs that. From the boss on down, needs somebody to ride them once in a while. So I am working on it. I'm working on this room, getting this straightened out, and I started doing some more stuff in the bathroom, and I'm going to get there. What winter sewing? Really? Okay, I'll look it up. You got me curious now because I have that raised bed garden. Do you think I could put it in there? Just take the snow off and then plant it in there. I might have to use a pickaxe to get through. I'm a reading teacher's phonics matters. That's right. A lot of my families call me B, so that's perfect. Okay, I can remember that. That I can remember. I can remember. Captain Billy, did you say something? I missed it. I'm sorry. Yes, we do have a lot of reading to do. That's correct. Anyway, we're almost at an hour and a half. I know I did start a little bit early, only about 10 minutes. So Captain Billy needs a place to stay. Oh no, I mean I could put him in the bathroom. That would be a good spot for him, but no, I'm just not looking forward to actually going out. Plenty of books to keep you busy. I got 10 more. The 10 I want to read are in another spot. So once I get through with those, there's always something to do. And that's what's great about retirement because there's always something to do. If I'm not cleaning this or fixing that or reading this or watching this, I mean, the day just goes and there goes the week and it's time just flies. Finding out the windows, yeah. Plenty of books. Yep, you start winter sowing in milk jugs. Gives you a jump on the garden. Ah, okay. I'm gonna have to look it up. Put them in the garage. How did we ever? I know. How did we ever work? And I'll tell you what. Um, I'm so glad those days are over, at least for now. I'm so glad. I can't even imagine it now. And I've been looking at this one place down the road. They keep wanting people, and it's in my industry, and they keep looking for people. They need some help, and I'm thinking, yeah, I could just go in there, and and then I'm like, really, you really want to go through that again? Yeah, but I can make money. You really want to do that again? It's like, no, no, I don't. I do not. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to get out of here. So thank you so much for being here. And we will see you Wednesday if you can make it. If not, we'll see you next Saturday. Sister chatting, did a summer as a teacher. Now she's a year from retiring. She can't really account for what she did in the last year. Yeah, you have to go to work, Captain Billy. Menards is it's going to be on 24 hours pretty soon, I heard. Oh, you got to hear about the drama? That's good. I never want to work again. Bill's day off. We're just closing out. We're closing out. Guys, take care and stay safe. Yes. Yeah, maybe I will do a live tomorrow and just catch up on everybody and see what their maybe I'll just sneak one in tomorrow and just see how everybody's weather went. Because I know you're not going anywhere, so you're going to be home. We might as well we might as well do a live. That's why it's called work and not joy. That's a good one. I haven't heard that one before. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, take care. We will see you